G'day, my name is Laura Baer and I'm your local Aussie Girl Realtor and I work for Porchlight Real Estate Group. Today I wanted to talk about the top 10 concerns people have when purchasing a home. Number one would be finding a home that fits within your budget. It's so easy for people to get caught in that trap of having that champagne taste on a beer budget. We're all guilty of it. But I think the biggest takeaway that I found in life is just staying within budget. Do not be house poor. It is not worth it. It's not fun. Just, you want to live in a comfortable home at a comfortable price point and enjoy your life. Secondly, it's getting approved for that loan, that mortgage. You know, are you actually eligible? The best thing you can do is find a trusted lender, talk to them, work through the numbers and figure out what's your comfort zone and what they're willing to loan you and go from there. Third would be making the offer and then waiting to see if it got accepted. The market was also pretty crazy not long back. So you always were worried that you're going to pay well above market value for the property and potentially be upside down on that loan if the market did start to dip. So you want to make sure you're working with a good realtor who can give you solid advice and have good strategies for that offer. Fourth would be closing on the home. There are so many documents you have to sign and you have to provide so much information to your lender. That can be a nerve-wracking time for sure. So again, working with trusted people, I recommend getting a referral from a friend who's worked with a lender, or if you know a good realtor, getting a referral from them for a good lender, and having them explain to you what exactly you were signing before you. Number 5 would be maintaining your home. That is something I've come across with people where they're nervous to buy a home purely because the thought of maintaining it when things go wrong is somewhat overwhelming to them. Personally, I think the benefit of home ownership far outweighs, you know, the thought of, oh, well, what if this happens or what if that breaks? Get a home warranty. They'll help cover everything and anything that fails in the home. And I think the growth in equity far outweighs the concerns of having to make those maintenance repairs. Number 6 would be property taxes, and they're taxes that are owed to the local government based off of your home value. Number 7 would be homeowners insurance, and this is a must-have as a homeowner, and it protects you from any financial losses if your home is damaged or destroyed. Number 8 is having to furnish a home. This can be exciting, but somewhat overwhelming and expensive for people. So I know when we first moved to Texas, we had several rooms in our house that were empty because I didn't know how to furnish them or what I wanted to put in there. And then B, we just didn't have the money at the time to just go out on weekends buying furniture to fill room. Number 9 can be dealing with neighbors. Sometimes you get neighbors who are absolutely phenomenal and you live on a great street and everything's just peachy. And then there are other times where you can have horrible neighbors and they can make living in that home just an awful experience. And that's not something you know when you buy a property. You just kind of, it's the luck of the draw. So for example, in Texas, we had neighbors that lived behind us who had barking dogs. And I'm talking all day, all night, and there was just nothing we could do about it. And I must admit, I was so ready to sell that house and get out of there because I couldn't stand the noise anymore. Number 10 would just be maintaining those relationships with friends and family, because buying a home can be all consuming. It's stressful. It cannot be the most enjoyable experience at times. And I hope if anyone ever does work with me, it is a good experience overall. But there are things outside of our control that just make it stressful. So I think just leaning on your friends and family, making sure you don't neglect them, and being open and honest with everyone about what you're going through, and hopefully it does turn out to be an amazing experience, a great purchase, and you just have pride of ownership in that home.